All right, 051 Kiddo. How's it going?
How you feeling? I'm doing just
I'm
fine.
good. I see you out there going crazy on the internet, man.
Yeah, I think I am somewhat. I might be losing my mind sometime.
Man, how long you been out of jail now?
It's been 3 months and a few days now.
3 months and already just going crazy.
Just like losing it.
Yeah, I see you dropped a video yesterday and it already has over 100,000 views.
Yeah, most
Man,
definitely. I'm proud of myself.
yeah, that's what's up. Well, we'll get to know you a little bit better, man. I know you did a few interviews, but we're gonna, kind of go over your story and everything, and just kind of, get to know you a little bit better. For people who might not know, I got a lot of viewers from Cali and, the West Coast and everything that might not be familiar with you. So, if you could tell them, where'd you grow up at and what it was like for you.
Well, when I grew up, I can't really remember like exactly like where we grew up at. You get what I'm saying? But I had it hard when I was growing up. That's one thing for sure that I know. Like I had it hard, you feel me? Like it was a real struggle. You get what I'm saying? Like when I was born, like I don't really remember like my child, like real life from like one to like through 6. I don't really remember for real, for real. I could be honest with you. But like when I started growing up, I could remember like exactly like when I moved on my block, when I started gang banging, when I started being in the streets. I remember everything.
You said it was hard for you growing up. What was going on that made it hard?
Like the struggle, like it was a real struggle for me. Like I came from nothing, like for real, like nothing. Like we ain't had it all like when we was growing up. So I feel like I'm thriving for everything. Like I just did 10 years and 5 months. So like I deserve it all because I never had none for real, for real.
Was it just you and your mom, or did you have siblings?
Nah, it was my mother and my brother, my granny. We stayed in the same household with each other. A 1 bedroom. It was hard.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, and you mentioned you remember, everything when you started to gangbang and everything, man. So what age did you jump off the porch?
Yeah, I jumped off the porch when I was like 10, 11.
10, 11.
Yeah.
Man, what was going on that, had you in the streets at that early of an age?
Like for real, I don't know. It's like it's that rush, like that adrenaline. Like you see other people with cars, you see other people with females, you see other people with money, and it's like you want it, like you want it all. So I feel like I wanted everything that other people had. He ain't got, but I had to make a way. So in order for me to get it, I had to make a way. But trying to make a way led me to doing 10 years and 5 months in prison.
Man, that's young, man. Was your family in the streets also? Was that an influence on you?
Nah, my family wasn't in the streets. Nah, they wasn't in the streets. So
So you had a
that was no influence. It's like when I was growing up, like being in the projects, because I was living out west. I was living in Inglewood. I was living over east.
so
Then I
you're
moved.
moving all around.
Yeah, I was moving everywhere. So that played a big part of my lifestyle.
Okay, and you get to your hood at some point, and that's kind of where is that where you turn up at?
Yeah. And that's where it
Okay, and
started. That's where it all started.
you said you seen a lot of people, what I'm saying, with cars and all that, and that made you want to be in the streets, man. Like, who were some of, like, were they like older friends that you were seeing this from?
No, it wasn't no friends. You know how like when you was young and you would go outside, You will see all these nice cars. You will see all these nice women. You will see a lot of money. You young. And you going up to everybody asking them for dollars. And they won't even give you no dollars. They'll give you $5. They'll give you $10. They'll give you 20. Like you young, you don't know no better. But when you young, your mind state is thinking like, man, I want this. I want what they had and what they got. That's your mind state. So when I got older, like, this is what I wanted. This is what I needed.
What was school like for you?
School was hard. I ain't like school. I ain't like school at all.
Were you getting in trouble?
I was getting in trouble a lot. A lot. I ain't like school.
What are some things you got in trouble for?
Fine. Missing school. I was getting suspended a lot for fine though. Like I used to dodge school just to be with my homies. Like I wasn't really with that school. I wasn't with that school shit. Like I used to dodge school. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm straight on school. I want to be in the streets before school.
Was that junior high or high school?
Junior and high school.
So you eventually dropped out?
Yeah, I only made it to a junior.
Okay. And now you drop out of school, and what are you doing with yourself at this point?
So when I dropped out of school, I was in the streets. So when I started like running the streets, it was a lot that came with it. I got shot when I was 14. I was going to the Audi home.
You mentioned getting shot at 14. Can you kind of take me through what happened?
Yeah, when I got shot at 14, I was on 51st Cottage Grove. So
okay.
That was in 2011, November 14th.
Okay, and some dudes roll up and started shooting?
Yeah, so what? It happened like that, but like not exactly like that.
Okay, how many times did you get shot?
3 times.
3 times. Oh, damn. Where'd you get shot at?
In my back. I got grazed in my arm and I got shot in my butt.
And what it feel like as soon as that first bullet hit you? Like, what'd you think?
It felt like a rock hit me. They said I was close to like 15 minutes down. That's what they said. They said you could have died in 15 minutes if you ain't got to the hospital.
So you get hit and people rush you to the hospital, I take it?
No, I collapsed on the block. Like in Walgreens, like how our area made, I collapsed in Walgreens.
Damn. Okay, so the ambulance comes. Do you remember the ride in the ambulance and everything?
Yeah. I went to University Hospital on 56 College
Okay.
Road.
Did they have to do surgeries? I take it you had some surgeries?
Yeah, I had to get my booties removed.
How long were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
And you get out of the hospital and, how do you feel about things now, man? I've interviewed people who have been shot, and some of them said that after they got shot, they felt like invincible. Like they made it through being shot and they can kind of get through anything now.
No, not necessarily. You can't dodge no bullets. I ain't trying to get shot. Nah. I never felt like I was invincible. It's just you know how to move after getting shot. Like when it happened one time and you know where you fucked up at, you know how to move from it. So
right.
you know how to thrive through it. Like, I'm not gonna let that happen again.
So you moved a lot different.
Yeah, I moved a lot different. A lot different.
Okay. And how long was your recovery?
My recovery like 2 months because I had to go through surgery to get the bullets removed. That's the reason it took like 2 months for recovery.
Okay. Did you have any complications afterwards?
Nah. I was well. I healed well.
Okay. Now you get shot, man, and now at this point, you aren't thinking about like, damn, man, maybe I should slow down, get out of the streets. Like, this could happen again.
Nah, I never thought like that. I was in it. When you in it, it ain't no thinking about getting out of it. Like I was in it. And at the end of the day, that's what comes with it. They always say death or in jail. But I feel like that ain't true either. Because you got a few individuals who made it out the hood without death or being in jail. So I feel like I'm one of them ones that's gonna make it out the hood without death or being in jail.
Yeah, I mean, they do say death or jail, man. Yeah, I hear you, man. Some people make it. Not everybody makes it though, unfortunately. But okay, so do you ever try to get a real job?
I never tried to get a real job.
Okay, and before you do your 10-year stretch, is there any other times where you got arrested?
Only 3 times.
3 times, okay.
But I was getting locked up for petty little misdemeanors, like throwing little hot crunchy creator bags on the floor. Like 51st Rimworth, they used to just be on our ass for nothing, So they used to lock me up for little petty shit like littering, trespassing, and you used to get out for the same day. They want to hold you.
Littering and trespassing.
Yeah, they was crazy. They was crazy. They used we used to be so deep. If they seen one of us throw any type of hot country creator bags, hot flaming bags on the floor, they'll pull you over. Come here. They'll lock you up for that. Trespassing. Like being outside at a certain time, you don't supposed to be in this park. Yeah, they was lock you up for that. They was crazy. They was lock you up for that.
What do you think was one of your favorite memories from back in that time?
We used to have a lot of fun. A lot of parties. We used to have fun. We used to have a lot of fun. I feel like the times when we was broke, we had the most fun. With money, you feel me, you could pay your bills. You could take care of a lot of your responsibilities. But I feel like when we was broke, we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Is there any point where, it became less fun and became more street?
But that what comes with it though. Just because you in the street don't mean you can't have fun. I don't understand. That don't mean that. You can still have fun. You could be the biggest target in the world, but still live your life. That don't mean nothing.
Growing up in this era, the drill scene became really big, around 2012, when Chief Keef kind of took off, man. What was it like during that time for you? And, what I'm saying, what was your experiences?
During that time for me, well, we took a big loss, during that time for me in 2012, June 21st. We took a big loss. Antonio Davis, Fathead. That time for me was hard. It was hard for all of us. So yeah.
What'd you say his name was?
Antonio Davis.
Okay. Fathead.
Yeah. He known for Fats.
Okay. Fats.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, and I take it you were real tight with him?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was he like?
He was fun. He played a lot of ball. He laughed a lot. He played a lot. We loved him. We adore him, for real. We really, really miss him.
Yeah. How did that affect you?
I'm still hurt. Every day I'm hurting. Any loss that I take, I'm hurting. So I feel like anything that I say or do is because I'm hurt. And don't I just feel like should nobody feel no type of way about it. Hurt people. That's a true sin.
Yeah. Now, at one point, little Jojo drops the BDK song. Were you out of jail when this happened?
Yeah.
What'd you think? And what was that like when it happened?
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. We liked that. Then at
Okay.
the time we was all together. So like that was nice.
What do you mean by we were all together?
Like we used to mess with a lot of individuals back then. Like we used to be around them. We used to be around Wiggle Real. We used to be around Crazy Real. Like we all used to be together back then. Around that time, yeah, we all used to be together.
Did you know little Jojo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how'd you guys meet? How'd you know him?
I used to stay on 7th Norm with my auntie that died in April
Okay.
in 2012.
And that's how you met. I don't know where that's at. Is that in his hood?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you used to live in his hood at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your memories with little Jojo?
Like we don't got that many memories. Like he was just come around, like we was just be around each other. We don't got memories though. Like actually like kicking it. Like we been at parties with each other. But like we never like actually kicked it though. Like been around each other a lot. But we been around each other.
Yeah. Okay. And at one point, Jojo does get killed. Are you in jail when this happens?
No, I was out.
You were out?
Yeah.
And what was that like when you heard about that news?
That was crazy to me. But like I say all the time, like shit be happening at any given moment. Shit just be happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. Eventually you do get locked up. And how old are you when you go to jail?
17.
17 years old. And I believe it was for a robbery.
On robbery with a firearm.
And when you get arrested, how much time are you looking at when you first get arrested?
21 to 45.
21 to 45 years.
Yeah.
Shit, man. What'd you think when they first told you that? And you're only 17 years old.
Yeah. I just knew I was gonna be gone for a long time. I knew that. That's something that I knew. I knew I was gonna be gone for a long time. But I didn't fold. I stayed solid. So when they did offer me a plea deal, 21 at 50 in 2014, September, I took it. Because I knew I was gonna be back on the streets. I knew exactly what I done. I'm not saying I'm guilty. But by me pleading guilty, saying I'm guilty. But I just wanted to get home. That was my main focus. Anybody that's sitting in jail, their main focus is just getting home. To their brothers, to their family, to their kids, to their girl. Their main focus is getting home. I just want to get home.
What was jail like for you?
It was hard. I was hurt. It wasn't easy for me, man. It hurt. That shit still hurt.
Just being away from your family?
That. But the main part, when you actually locked up, you got people that tell you like, man, I love you, bro. I'm going to be there for you. Or you got females that say, man, I love you. I'm going to be there. I'm not leaving you. Then like, they just leave. And that's the most hurt feeling that you can feel. When individuals just leave out your life like they wasn't there. And that what hurted me.
How many of your friends stayed down with you?
Oh, a lot of my individuals like stayed down with me. A lot. A lot of my brothers stayed down with me.
Now, You got to do a long time, man. What is like your mental focus? You know what I'm saying? While you're in there, I'm sure there's a lot of ops that you're running across. What is your day-to-day life like?
I really stayed to myself. I don't talk to nobody. I don't. I be knowing like people just want to be around you because you got a name. I don't talk to nobody. I rather stay alone. But now, since I'm free, I got my brother to talk to. I got my girl to talk to. My granny called me. She be concerned about me. I talk to my father. Like, I got real people to talk to that really, really love me. So like, when I was incarcerated, I didn't talk to people. If you wasn't no member, I wasn't trying to talk.
Do you feel like that's what helped keep you out of trouble?
Yeah. But I still was getting in trouble though. I still was doing dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still was doing
Okay.
dumb shit. I still was doing dumb shit. I stayed and said, I've been in 7 joints. 7 joints on one bit, 10 years and 5 months. So what that tell you? Yeah, you a troublemaker.
They was kicking you out?
Yeah, joint to joint. I was getting into it with the officers, getting in like a few little fights with inmates. Over petty shit though, like dice games and shit. I wasn't getting into no fights like on no op shit or none of that shit. I was getting into fights like over little petty shit. Dice games, maybe running in people's cells. Like shit like that. Like simple shit. As far as ops, I wasn't having no type of problems.
What do you think was like one of the most wildest things that you seen when you were locked up?
Damn. People was dying in jail. That's crazy to me. Like, damn, you dying in jail. You don't even get the chance to see life. That's crazy. That was crazy to me.
So you seen somebody die in jail?
I seen plenty of, no, not seen like with my own eyes, but like, yeah, people was dying in jail in the same facility that I was in.
Damn. Well, at one point, you and King Von end up in the same cell.
In Cook County, Division 5, we was in CL5.
In Cook County. How does that happen, man? Because I'm, I'm pretty sure it had to have been a mistake, right? Because they should have known to keep you guys away from each other.
No, they don't be doing no type of shit like that. They'll be doing to keep you from waiting for ops and shit. But that don't matter though. That shit really don't matter. It don't matter who you in the cell with. It don't matter.
Really?
No, it don't matter. They just gonna put you in the cell whoever they want you to put you in the cell with. It don't really matter though. It ain't gonna matter.
So you walk in your cell and you see King Von. What's your first reaction?
No reaction. You from
No
the old,
reaction.
I'm from Young Money 051. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't nothing
Okay.
to it. Alright, what's up, bro? You know what's going on. Alright, bet. What's up? We in this bitch. We coolin'. It wasn't not like that.
Okay. And was he fighting his case? Do you remember if he was fighting his murder case at the time?
No, he was fighting a pipe case.
His pipe case?
Yeah, I was fighting my case. I don't worry with a firearm.
Okay. I mean, did you guys talk? Were you guys cool when you were in there?
Yeah, we was talking. We was cooling. It wasn't none of that.
Now, as you're in jail and you're going through all this stuff, these ups and downs, you're getting moved around a lot. You know, is there anybody else that you run into in there that we might know about?
Nah, the rest of them goofies. Mm-mm.
Okay. So how did you spend your time in jail? You know, were you reading? Were you doing anything productive? Were you rapping in jail?
Nope, I wasn't rapping, but for sure I was reading. Like I was reading like real estate books, looking at real estate magazines. I used to read a few urban novels, but I dislike urban novels because they too animated. Like when I was reading the cartel from one going to the end, but the cartel got too animated. Like they just doing too much. They doing way too much. I was reading a few books, but I like cribs, cars, clothes, shoes. I want to see like shit like that when I was locked up. Or anything that could give me advice, like far as self-help, knowledge books, things like that.
At what point did you start rapping? Were you rapping before you got locked up?
Yeah.
So you didn't rap at all when you were locked up for the 10 years?
I didn't make not one rap.
Damn. And you just came home and like were you planning to be a rapper when you got out?
Yep. Yeah.
And no practice. Damn, that's crazy, man.
No.
Okay.
I would like before my homie Remy died, we was on the phone and I would tell him like, bro, I'm gonna take us out this shit, bro. He tell me, we waiting on you. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna take us out this shit. I'm like, bro, I want you to believe in me. Bro, we waiting on you, bro. Like they always talking about you. We waiting on you. He like, they waiting on you, bro. I'm like, I know they is, bro. He like, we miss you out here, bro. We really, really want and need you out here. So when I came home, that hurted me that Remy gone. That shit hurt. I'm hurt right now. So I don't care how other people feel about what I say. I'm gonna say what the I wanna say. If I wanna diss on your dead people, I'm gonna diss on them. You dissed on my people. You said my people. You say you gonna smoke my people. I'm gonna say your people and I'm gonna smoke your people. That's how that's gonna go. You say I'm crazy? I might be crazy. I did 10 years and 5 months in prison. What you expect? What do you expect from me? But I'm not slow and I got sense. That's two things for certain. All you gotta do is just get to know me. If you don't know me, don't just assume that you know something about me.
I hear you, man. So jail had a big effect. So you feel like jail changed you a lot?
Yeah. Change the way I think, change the way I move. I grew up in jail. I basically grew up in jail. I'm 27 years old now.
Yeah. It's a long time. Well, you had mentioned dissing the dead right now, man. A lot of people have been dissing the dead a lot less now. It's not as big as it was even just 3-4 years ago. How do you feel about that?
It don't matter. It don't matter like how less it is. If I want to diss the dead, I'm gonna diss the dead. I don't care. That's what I want to do. I'm being me. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm just being myself. What's wrong with me being myself?
Everybody got to be themselves, man.
If you try to be somebody else, you not yourself.
Dissing the dead has brought a lot of a negative and positive attention, towards your name. It's made you, popular. It's a lot of fans have tuned into you, and a lot of people are mad. A lot. I don't even want to say this, but I've seen it a lot in the comments. A lot of people think that you're gonna die.
It be like that sometimes.
Most notably Mimo, 600. recently came out and said that the before the summer ends. Do you think about that?
Nah,
How do you feel when you read those comments? Because I know you read those comments too.
I don't though. That's what you
No.
want. That's what you need to know about me. I don't. Like I don't care what they say. I say what I say, right? And I leave like that. I don't gotta respond. They just want
Yeah.
to go back and forth. Whoever you talk about just want to go back and forth. I'm not finna go back and forth with nobody. That ain't what I do. Can't nobody beef with me if you out of town. If you live in my city, then talk to me. If you live in Chicago, if you live in Iraq, talk to me. Then we could talk. If you out of town, don't talk to me. I'm not trying to talk.
A lot of rappers have moved out of Chicago to avoid a lot of drama. Is that something you've considered?
No. But what that tell you though, they can diss in songs while they OT though. But they won't live in Chicago doing it. So what they tell you about their character? You could diss in songs while you OT, but you won't diss in songs living in Chicago that let you know you not who you say you are. You pretending. You a bitch boy. I live in Chicago. I'm in Iraq every day. I'm dissing in my songs. I'm doing 100K in one day. Too many drill artists didn't do that.
I hear you, man. Lately, you've been making a lot of headlines due to your issues with Tay Savage. You know, did you guys know each other before you went to jail or anything, or is that just something that new that happened?
No comment. Ain't no point of talking about people if they not a part of the why. You with me?
I seen that you were really close to 051 Melly. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that's my brother. Forever. Getting that Melly, getting that Remy, getting that Fast, getting that Gang. That's my brother. I love him to death.
How'd you guys meet? Do you remember?
We grew up together. I'm his shorty.
Okay, so he was older than you.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was he like? Can you kind of tell us about him a little bit?
Good personality. Laid back. Funny as hell. Don't believe everything they say about him on the internet. Don't believe
Okay.
that shit.
How'd you hear about him passing away?
I was incarcerated. I got the
Okay.
phone call. They told me about it. I was hurt.
Yeah. He was a popular dude. He was, he had quite a reputation out here. You know, what's like your favorite time? Do you have like a favorite memory of him? Just hanging out with him?
Yeah, like just chilling. Like we used to be at one of the guys' basement every day. Like every day. We used to enjoy ourselves. We used to have so much fun listening to music, laid back, chilling. Like bro got the biggest heart. Like only if you could meet him though. Like too many
Yeah.
people couldn't get close to him at all. Only if you can meet him.
What was the reaction in jail when he passed away?
Like most of my falling stars, I was hurt. I was losing sleep. I just really wanted to get home. Shit. I feel
Yeah.
that shit though. I feel that shit. Like when you love someone, when you care for someone, and you lose them, that shit hurt you. That shit hurt you bad, bad. then when you listening to music, if they got your brother's name and songs, that shit make you want to do something, make you want to say shit. So I feel like should nobody be mad at me. Don't be mad at me at all.
So you feel like all the dissing is just, your way of paying everybody back for all the dissing they were doing?
Nope. I'ma just do what I want to do because I'm being myself. And I'm the voice for Melly. That's it. I'm a voice for all my fallen stars.
At any point, do you feel like you'll slow down with the dissing or stop the dissing?
Yeah. I said I'm gonna stop dissing. I just don't know when yet. I don't know when. I said I'm gonna stop. I just don't know when. I be on live. I be telling everybody, man, I'm gonna stop dissing, man. I know y'all don't like me dissing. I know they mad at me. I don't give a though. I don't care. Like, you, your opinion, how you feel, what you think. I don't care.
What was your relationship like with Little Mark?
That's my boy. that's my fucking guy. That's my boy, Mark Block. R.I.P. Brody.
Do you have any stories you could share about him?
Say it again.
Do you have any stories you could share about him?
Same as Melly. Good individual. I love bro. If you ask me about any of my fallen stars, it's basically gonna be the same response. Because we feel no different from each other. We feel the same. Like we love each other, we care for each other. And we'll do anything for each other. Like even if it's bad or good, we'll do anything for each other. We'll break our neck for each other.
How you feel about all the documentaries about Chicago?
I don't look at none of that. I really don't give a fuck. But it depends on who they talking about.
Well, they got documentaries about everybody. I believe it's Chicago Scene.
I don't look at everybody. I don't get no about everybody. I only care about mine, to be honest.
Do you feel like it's okay to make these documentaries? Do you feel like they shouldn't be making these documentaries?
Yeah, they shouldn't be making that shit. You right. Good question. They shouldn't be making that shit. Because you really don't know that person. How you just gonna make up some shit you don't know? Like, that's backwards. You gonna make a whole documentary based upon things he done on the internet. That's the stupidest shit in the world. You never been next to this person. You never been around this person. How you gonna do something like that?
I interviewed Truth Teller not too long ago. And I don't know if he mentioned this because you guys just did an interview, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he mentioned this, but your brother saved him. Some dudes were running up on him, and he told me that your brother, and I didn't know at the time, you know what I'm saying, when I interviewed him, that he said that your brother saved him from some dudes running up on him or something.
Cam, when he get out the store, I see him get in the car. Now, he don't say shit to me. I get out, I walk off. I'm doing interviews. I get off, I walk off. I go in front of the hotel. Cam, I see this motherfucker, Cam. This nigga, he parked, Cam. He walking towards me. Finna tell you what he say, Cam. He say, you remember that shit you posted about Mama Duck? Listen to me, Cam. Real shit, Cam. He say, you remember that shit you posted about Mama Duck? I say, huh? At this time, I'm like, damn, I ain't get away from his ass. He got that pistol on his ass. He walking up on me, man. I should have got the fuck away from him. Look, he walk up on, he say, that shit you posted about Mama Duck, I'm glad you took it down. I guess he told me to take some shit down, and I took it down, because I don't be arguing with a motherfucker and shit, Cam. I'll take shit down. But this the thing, though, Cam, while he walking up on me, though, right? He don't know at the same time, I'm finna do an interview with 051 Young Money, okay? Low key, I think 051 Young Money saved my life that day, and they don't even know that shit, right? He walking up on me, right? He getting close. Now he saying, you lucky, nigga. Now his tone changing this shit. He getting close to me now. His shit changing. When he get close, Priboy from 051 Young Money. They walk off. Truth, you okay? He don't know what's going on. He just asking me what's up with me because I'm finna do an interview with him and shit. Dude turned around and walked off and shit, Kim. Yeah.
Damn.
051 Priboy and a few of his guys walked up to do an interview. Now he see I wasn't outnumbered. It wasn't just me standing in front of the hotel by myself. Now it's me and like 5 other niggas and shit. He turned around and walked off.
That's exactly how Priboy are though. That's how he coming. If he feel like somebody else in harm's way, he gonna protect them. He don't gotta know you, or he can know you. That's how he coming. He like that all the way around. That's why everybody love him.
Yeah. How long is your brother locked up for?
Well, he was just out on bond for 50,000.
Okay.
He violated his bond because he ain't supposed to be out of state.
You have a favorite memory with your brother?
That's my shorty. That's my son. My favorite memories, fighting a lot. I used to be beating his little ass. I ain't gonna lie. I got mad as hell one day. He slammed me on my shit. He slammed me hard as hell. He slammed me hard as hell. Yeah, that's my boy. I love Shorty to death. Free Priboy.
How much time does he have?
Well, he finna start a trial in a minute.
Oh, he has to go through trial. Okay.
Yeah, he just sitting in the county with no bond. If he had a bond, we would have been got him. But he just sitting there right now.
Yeah. Damn. So you come home and you guys only got to spend a little bit of time together.
No, we ain't get to spend no time together.
No time. So he was already in jail when you got out? Damn, that's rough. So what all are you planning music-wise?
It's that I got so much music coming out. I've been in the studio. We've been shooting videos. Me and Driller got a couple songs coming out soon. Me and a couple more artists on the block got some coming out soon. We finna go crazy this summer. It's that this summer. We finna make it happen.
Your new song is called No Interviews.
Yeah.
Why'd you call it No Interviews?
The reason I called it No Interview is because I wasn't feeling it at first. Because I felt a lot of these individuals that do interviews ask like police questions. I'm not with all that police shit. Like, you shouldn't be asking me how many bodies I got, how many people I shot. Like, that shit stupid. Like, who gonna incriminate themselves? Be professional. That's all you gotta do. Get to know me. Kick it with me. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, that's a little extreme. I've it's a little extreme to ask somebody how many bodies they got. That's crazy.
Most definitely.
But I don't think too many dudes ask them kind of questions. But yeah, I hear you, man. So you got a lot of music coming out. Is there anybody you want to collab with?
Not necessarily, but I'm willing to collab with anybody and everybody. I respond back to all my fans. I talk to all my fans. They give me advice. I send them that musty emoji. I thank them for the love and support. But I don't even consider my fans being my fans. I consider them like brothers and sisters. Because when I was incarcerated, like only if you knew, I used to be upset when that CO going past my cell without giving me mail. So that's the reason I respond back to all my fans, because I really, really feel love. I really feel cared about. Like, I'm not big-headed with this shit. I'ma never change. It don't matter how big I become. I'ma never let that shit get to me. I'ma never look down on someone because I'm bigger than them. Never. That ain't me. Everybody looking down on me right now. They want me to die. They want me to go to jail. It ain't gonna happen though. You not gonna see it. I'm actually living my life. Besides all the bullshit that they say about me, I'm living. And I'm gonna continue living.
Man, well, that's what it is, man. I like the music. You know, I like what you got going on, man. You know, I think you can do a lot of, you can make a lot of noise, man. That's the reason why I reached out to you, because I was like, yo, this dude, I felt like you had a lot of talent, man. You know, the drill scene, is hasn't been as big as it was. You know, I kind of feel like the energy kind of got taken away from the drill scene when Vaughn and Duck both died. So it's dope to see new talent and new dudes out there doing it, really making a way, man, and really doing numbers, man.
Most
Just
definitely.
shit, just off the rip, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing numbers, yo. That's good shit, man. I fuck with it.
Most definitely. And I appreciate you. And
Yeah,
I thank you for
definitely,
having me
man.
here.
Yeah, no problem, man. Definitely, man. I appreciate you coming. It was dope. Dope
Anytime.
interview, man.
Anytime. I got you.
For sure. For sure. Sounds good, man. Well, man, I just wish you the best, man. Wish you luck with everything, and you know what I'm saying? And I know you're gonna continue to kill it, for sure.
I got you. That's my word on that. I'ma always kill it. I got
All
you.
right. All right, bro. Take care, man.
You too.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.